going. It is 50, 50, 50. I'm going to sit this one out, but I'll cue you through it as I normally would. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different series of 3 exercises. Let me pull the music down slightly. We'll talk about it. The first series is going to lead off with a pillar push-up. So from a plank position, we're going to climb up, up, down, down, up, down, down. So pillar push-up number 1. Number 2, you want the real light weights. So maybe roll your bells down if they're not already clear, like 5. Number 2 is the front and side raise. 1 to front, 1 to side. Number 3 is a cross crunch. We'll lay on our back, 1 foot over top the knee. From this position, my right elbow goes to my left knee. Right elbow, left knee. If I want to make this more challenging, I pull this foot off the floor, hold the body static, almost kind of a dead bug with a single-sided cruncher. My number 1, pillar push-up. So front forearm, right feet climb up, up, down, down, up, down, down. I'm going to press play. We'll have a 10-second countdown here. 5. We're trying to maintain hip stability, so try to control the hips. They're not rotating side to side. The wider our feet are in this pillar push-up, probably the more core stability we'll find. So if you feel that your hips are moving quite a bit, widen those feet a little bit. If we need to, we can always drop the knees. And as mentioned, it's 50, 50, 50 in format, so we'll go straight from pillar push-ups into that single leg front and side raise. 20 seconds to go here. Healing, hit and win. Eight. 2. Good, single leg, right? 1 leg down, 1 leg up, front raise and side raise. Really light weights. 1 to front, 1 to side, 1 to front, 1 to side. And then only do about parallel in the hands, right? About parallel to the floor. Switch sides, parallel to the floor. Try not to lean back in the body. Keep the core nice and tight, right? Core stays tight. Slowly lift, slowly down. After single leg front side raise, cross crunch, 1 foot over top the knee. Opposite elbow, opposite knee, we'll stay on one side. 5. Good from your back, 1 foot over top the knee, opposite elbow, opposite knee. Big inhale as we reach the elbow out away from the body. Nice exhale to come across. If you want, you can have the other foot up in the air, but it is more challenging. You're thinking about stretching the elbow back away from the knee. Inhale there, come through. Nice big exhale. The knee should stay stationary. 20 seconds out. And as we lean back, maybe that rib cage flares, low back might come off the ground, but then we make sure as we start this crunch, the low back gets driven down tight, elbow across the body, nice exhale. Rolling back here to pillar push-up, go back to your forearms, up, up, down, down. If you stayed on one side for duration last time, we'll switch. But it's a wider feet. Fifteen seconds. 3 in the back on our feet. When the weight's heavy, we can swing the weight a little more, right? At the start, it should be very controlled, about same speed on the way up. Same speed on the way down. Again, rib cage stays down, front knee stays bent a little bit. If we have it in our hip flex, that knee stays nice and high. If it starts to bug our hip, we can always set that leg down beside, but not on the ground. And as we fatigue, maybe a little more pop in the arms, set those bells kind of on their way. 20 seconds out. 10. Good, last rep, 2. Into cross crunch on our back, 1 foot over top of the knee, opposite elbow off the knee here. They usually fit that thing. And make sure we switch sides. Nice big reach to the elbow. If you're looking for more effort, think about letting the knee and leg reach out away from the belly button, right? So more of that extended dead bug position. Nice big inhale, big stretch to the core, big exhale. After a cross crunch, we have a rest period. We'll take 50 seconds to breathe. Ten seconds. 5. Good, 50 seconds off. Number 1 is going to be a goblet lateral lunge. So if I have a weight under chin, I'm going to sit off to the side. Stand tall, stabilize. There's no reach or overhead press. So maybe heavier than we would if there was that reach and press. Number 2 is marching plank. Forearms down, left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left. Try to keep the hips stable. Number 3, best that you need a foam roll. We're going to go offset push-up, 1 hand high, 1 hand low. If you want to grab your foam roller for push-ups. 20 seconds out. So number 1, goblet lateral lunge. Number 2, marching plank. Number 3, offset push-up, 1 hand high, 1 hand low. Few seconds out of lateral lunge. Here we go. Off to one side for duration. Nice big sit down, right? Stay nice and tall. Little knee tuck in the top. On when we're ready. Low back to keep a nice flat angle here, right? You guys both look good. We're not rounding the back, just come down, shoot the hips back. Nice tall body, stand tall, little knee tuck at the top. 10 seconds out. After lateral lunge, it's the marching plank of forearms, left, right, right, left. 3. Good, down into plank position here. Trying to tiptoe on the way forward, right? Press through the toes to drive the body forward. Just nice, easy calf raise on the way forward. And checking that the hips aren't moving too much side to side or up and down. 30 seconds to go. $15 seconds. After this, we go into the offset push-up. 8. If you can, from toes, right? If you need to, drop the knee with one hand, maybe 4 to 6 inches higher. Nice big inhale, big press, big exhale. If it feels weird in the shoulder, right? Don't stress out the shoulder. You don't have to get full range of motion. Don't have to chest the floor. One side gets a little cranky, stop before it gets cranky. So good depth, sure. But then just don't kill yourself here. Breathing both directions. After offset push-up, we go back to that lateral lunge. Weight under chin, sitting off the side. 10 seconds here. 5. Good lateral lunges. Make sure you switch directions. Weight under chin. Big step out. Be pretty forceful off that outside foot right as we drive. We're pretty strong to set ourselves up vertically. The leg that stays stationary should not bend. If your left foot is down, keep that left leg long as you sit to side. So press the hips back, leg stays long, no bend of that knee, and then whatever depth feels most comfortable to you. 20 seconds out. 10. Good, after lateral, marching plank, drop down right into plank position. Left, right, left. Take your time there. And if you feel good, you can always take a little bit of a pause, right? Left and right off the ground, same time, take that pause. Right and left off the ground, take that pause. In 15 seconds, into the offset push-up. That'll be our last thing of this series here. 10. Good, offset push-ups, one high, one low. Try to keep the rib cage down, core nice and snug, and then work on your breathing. Inhale down, nice press, good exhale. And again, like the other side, if there's a range of motion that's uncomfortable, let's stay out of it. Hips should kind of stay driven forward, right? In that plank position, hips, shoulders, knee, all in alignment. 20 seconds out. And 2, rest. First thing, next series, speed squats. We don't have to get airborne, right? The speed is such that it feels like we might. It's here, up and down, pretty quick. I can use my arms, drive them forward to get myself back in the hole. So I'm here and then arms forward, and should get you back down quick. So it's nice, fast squats. Number 2, bow slide crunch to pike. So in this position, I'm going to draw my knees in very slowly, round my back, press my hips up, come out slow. So crunch in and then pike out. Number 3, single leg RDL with a curl, 2 dumbbells. Single leg, stand tall, curl. Number 1, speed squats. Real quick up, real quick down. You don't have to get airborne. You might feel yourself kind of come up on the toes, right? But we don't have to get up. Just spend minimal time at the top there, kind of in a recovery position. Minimal time at the top. I feel a lot worse when I don't jump in the workouts. It's like I'm almost like, I don't know. When I'm in them, it's like, oh, we're doing this together. And when I'm not, it's like, oh, you do this, you do that. Feel bad. 10 seconds out. But not bad to do it. Not today. 8 seconds. Number 2, bow slide crunch to pike. Crunch in, pike out. 2. And that crunch should be very slow, right? Draw the body in. Pull those knees in toward your chest. Slowly, using the core. Not a dynamic knee tuck. Kneecaps stay nice and close to the floor on the way in, and then press the hips up. Slow on the way out. We imagine our lower body being paralyzed, right? We're trying to draw the hips through by activating the core. 15 seconds out. Last station, single leg RDL with a curl. You can go fairly heavy here because you can use the momentum from the single leg RDL. 5. Good, 2 dumbbells, kick that leg nice and high, right? Stand tall, lock the elbows in the rib cage. Finish with a curl. Nice long levers, front knee stays bent, but back leg goes long, heel presses away from the body. Then right hand curl. Yeah, little knee tuck, little curl at the top. And then on the knee tuck, tighten the core, right? So as we knee tuck and curl, a little bit of a crunch sensation. After single leg RDL curl, back to speed squat. Ten. Breathe. Good, belt down into speed squat. Nice quick up, nice quick down. Trying to limit any pause at the top. Depth is up to you. We're just trying to be quick up, quick down, quick up, quick down. Breathing as you will. "25 seconds. Second thing, we remove the legs from the equation, right? You go into the crunch to tight. Don't remove the legs. I don't know what you would do, but what I'm saying is there's no leg effort. Trying to talk you into work here. 10 seconds out. 5, 2. Yeah, crunch in, tight out, guys. Here we go. Keep the knees tight to the floor as you draw the body in. "15 seconds. Last thing, we're going to go into that single leg RDL. 5. Good, if the weights worked last time, let's use them again. Single leg RDL plus a curl at the top. If the weights felt heavy, you can always use a little more momentum as we stand right to the curl. Still not leaning back though, tighten the core as we curl. After single leg RDL plus curl, we're going to take a little breather, 50 seconds duration. Doing good here, back leg stays long, feel the stretch in the glute and hamstring of that front leg. 10 seconds. 5. Resting. Number 1, we're going to go mini skaters. Left, right, right, left. Don't have to get a lot of air, right? But my left hand goes to my right foot. Little pop across, then right to left. I want to add some intensity. I just go for a little more height. Back legs to be long like an RDL. Number 2, we'll go from that into side plank with a reach. Forearm down, reach under the body, rotate the hips. I'm in a side plank position here. Obviously, right side plank with reach. Number 3, push up with a pause. I want you guys to pause at the bottom. So we'll drop down, 10 seconds out, come down, pause here, don't touch your chest. Press back up. Number 1, mini skaters. 2, left to right, right to left. Little pop, little reach. And then if we can, that back foot does not touch the ground. Think about less lateral distance there. Keep it tight like this. Watch this little guy like this, left to right, right to left. I want you to try to reach down to the toe. Let that back leg come high like an RDL. Yeah, it doesn't have to be very big at all, right? It can be like 18 inches of distance from foot to foot, but it's by that single leg RDL. So now if you can, a little pop between sides. I'm being waved off. No thanks. Next thing, side plank with a reach. Forearm down, left to right, excuse me, not left to right, reach under the body. 5, 2. Side plank position, yeah, then reach that arm under the body, nice big stretch. Come up, you can turn the hips a bit, right? Turn the hips, Turn the torso, take the eyes with you. Pause at the top if you'd like to. Activate that oblique, drive the hips nice and high. Not about volume here. Should be a nice stretch as you reach under, and then good activation as you reach up. After side plank reach, push up with a pause at the bottom. So down into the push up. We're going to go chest towards the floor, but don't touch the floor. And then pause there for like 3 to 5 seconds. In 5. Good, so drop all the way down, put the brakes on, pause here. I'm not going to touch the chest, right back up. If knees are good, go to knees, but all the way down, pause at the bottom. And then after the pause, try not to touch the floor and coming back up. So throughout this set, you might never actually touch the floor. All the way down, hover near the floor, and then get back up. 20 seconds out. After push-up with a pause, we're back to mini skaters. The series of 3 go pretty quick. Even faster when you're not doing them. 5, 2, good mini skaters. Left, right, small pop, right, left. I felt like 3 weeks ago on ice. It was 3 weeks ago, actually. I was in cabin and I felt pretty hard on my back. Oh, really? It's like a weird, deep bubble bruise. Like 10:30 at night, I was walking the dog out on the trail by myself, not with like anything like super bright on my wife didn't really know where I was going. Slipped and fell, landed on my back real fast, hit my head, broke my head later. It was pretty bad. I just laid there for a moment, going back, looking up the sky. Good from mini skater. Side plank reach. Make sure you switch form. Nice big rotation in the body. Nice big pull. I always want to know where they're going when they take multiple SUVs that are all even possibly right. Yeah. That's, if you don't want them to pull up in front of your house, that's for sure. 15 seconds. After side plank reach, push up with a pause. Might be the hardest thing today, right? Down to the hole, don't touch the chest, stay down there, activate the lats, keep the core tight, strong press. Here we go. Don't be shy. And the weight down doesn't have to be eccentric, right? You can drop immediately down, but then it's that pause. But figure out how to kind of create tension, keep the body stable down there. Exhale and press. Shoulders stay tight. "20 seconds, guys. After push-up pause, we have a rest period. 5 seconds. Yeah, 3. Okay, I got a single dumbbell. I need it. I'm gonna go unsupported bent over row. If I row through my left arm, my left leg's back. Right? So I hip hinge on the right side, unsupported, single arm bent over row. If you know it's not gonna work with your back, you can grab the arm of the treadmill or come over here and bring your bell with you, but you can feel my space. Okay, second exercise, conleys. We're going to be on our back, similar to the cross crunch in that my right elbow comes to my left knee. Extend, right elbow, left knee. If I want to make it more challenging, this foot can come off the ground. Big stretch, big pull. Number 3, squat, jump, floor touch. Right here, little reach, little reach. Number 1, though, single arm, unsupported, bent over row. 2. Most all of the weight is in the leg that is forward. Back stays nice and flat, right? Open that rib cage up a little bit. Less of this, more of this. Shoulders backing down. Probably inhale on the reach, exhale on the pull, but it depends on your tempo here and the weight that you're using. In 20 seconds, we go on to our back for Conleys. 8, 3, Conleys like this, right elbow, left knee, big stretch, right elbow, left knee. Staying on one movement pattern for duration, like the cross crunch, reach the elbow back behind, right? Big stretch, low back might open up a little bit. Seconds to go. Last thing if we can with our back, right? Reach across the body, a little squat with a floor touch. Alternating sides. If we need to, we can always limit the depth on that reach, maybe just mid-shin, little hot mid-shin. 2. Here we go, squat jump with alternating floor reach. I'd like to turn the body in, take the reach, turn the body in, take the reach. So I have some torso rotation as I come down. If the depth doesn't feel right in the back, we can always go mid-shin instead. Not worried about the height of the jump. Not that I would ever critique anybody running for, but hours of good. Hey, I know how to fix it. 15 seconds out. This looks like high school cross country runners. They're like little bounders, right? They don't have a lot of quad strength. They go up instead of forward. 3, back to single arm, unsupported, bent over rope. Switch arms, switch legs. Good. That shoulder can move a little bit, right? If you guys are pulling with your left arm, left shoulder can reach. Drag that left shoulder back. Keep the torso, rib cage further station, but that shoulder can be in motion. 25 seconds out. It's cold this morning, like 34 and foggy on the way in. Wasn't expecting that. But maybe it'll be a pretty day.
Tomorrow is maybe cloudy.
10. 'After rows, Conleys. On our backs, left to right, over and over and over. All in the same pattern. Big inhale on the reach, right? Stretch the body. Exhale to pull across. Then after Conleys, it's a squat jump with a floor touch. 1 little bit of torso rotation, 20 seconds out. Continue to reach the elbow back, right stretch, draw, 10. 2. Good squat jump. Reach the floor if you can. Down in the hole, down in the hole. Switch side, switch side. I'm sore.
Oh, that's the wrong one.
Oh man, I'm trying. They get black and sleep on top of everything else.
Maybe you want to tell? I count.
4. Yeah, and then he's.
Often dropping my face.
Yeah. That's all right. That's all right. Fine.
20 seconds out.
I'm very good at that. I go down.
After squat jump floor touch, a little break, right? And then we go back into 3 more things. We've got 2 more series of 3 to finish off the morning. 3, 2. Good. Number 1 is a circle crawl. So from a quad plank position, left, right, right, left. If I think about where my belly button is, right, it should stay pretty stationary. The body rotates around it. You don't have to go one direction for 50 seconds. You can move back and forth. Number 2, reverse lunge plus pulse. Down and in, little pulse. If you want to throw a jump in, you can, but it's a pulse, stand tall, knee touch. Alternatively, a pulse with a hop, but that gets aggressive quickly. Last thing, single leg glute bridge. Whatever leg you're pulsing on is now going to be your leg that is a single leg glute bridge. I'll help you there. First thing, hands down, right toes down, knee hover, circle crawl. Left, right, right, left. Just pivoting around on the floor. Should be opposite. Yeah. Same time if you can. Opposite arm, opposite leg off the ground. At the same time and hold for a second. 25 out.
Okay.
15 seconds. Number 2, reverse lunge with a pulse. 10 seconds out. 5. We reverse lunge with our left leg. The right foot then is stationary. 1 pulse, stand tall, knee tuck. Again, if you want to add a hop there, you can. So since the right leg is carrying most of the work here, it will be our down leg for the single leg glute bridge. Working on depth in that pulse, right? Depth and range of motion, so nice and deep in that back knee, but then also 4 to 6 inches range of motion in the pulse itself. 20 seconds out. And single leg glute bridge next. We'll go right leg down, left leg up. 3, 2. Good. From a back line position, foot down, leg up, leg should stay static, right? Drive for height, have the pause. You can press pretty quickly up and then have that pause at the top. If the hamstring flexibility allows, the leg stays straight, extended to the ceiling. You want a little bit of assistance getting up. Drive the elbows down as you press the hips up. But take a pause at the top. Press the hips quickly. Pause. Secure the hips. Drop down nice and easy. In 15 seconds, rolling over for the circle crawl. 10. 5. Circle crawl, hands and toes. Little body swivel side to side, walk around, walk around, walk around. Core stays nice and tight. This is your song, Claire? I'm not I've gotten pretty lightheaded doing and instructing and taking class in the match, man. Like I just need to breathe. I'm going down. I'm going down. 10 seconds out. After circle crawl, what do we have here? Reverse lunge with a pulse. 2. This time our left leg stays stationary, right leg backing down. Pulse, you can add that hop if you want, or just stand nice and tall to a knee tuck. On that stand, a little bit of core activation, right? Drag that rib cage down as you pull the knee. You can stand nice and tall on the body on the reverse lunge, with a little knee tuck, little clinch in the core. 25 seconds out. After reverse lunge pulse, single leg glute bridge. Ten. 5. Good. Right into it. Single leg glute bridge. Left leg down. Right leg up. Keep that left leg down. Right. driving through mostly the heel. The leg that is up stays extended. Foot toward the ceiling and try to do your best not to swing that leg for any momentum. Give me a nice clean press up in the hips. Slowly dropping them back down. Maybe a soft contact to the floor and then back up again. After single leg glute bridge, 50-second rest period. Number one is going to be some sort of tricep extension. You can use the wall or a bench. You can do dips or something else too. Sorry, I pulled you out earlier. That's good rest. Number one, triceps. Number two, bicycles on our back, left to right, right to left. Number three, squat pulses. Last series, triceps, bicycles, squat pulses. If dips are your favorite, you can dip on the wall or wall presses or T-Rex skull crushers. Or grab a bench, right? Either way. Number two is the bicycle, left to right, right to left. Number three, squat pulse. 15 seconds to go. Five. Inhale on the way down, whether it is the dip or the wall tricep. Nice tricep squeeze as we extend the arm as well. Again, either on the dip or the tricep extension. Number one, triceps. Number two, bicycles. Number three, squat pulses. Ten seconds. It's not written as slow bicycles, but if you want to keep them slow, you can. Oh, goody. Three. Slow's hard. There we go. Left to right, right to left on your back. Try to keep that low back pinched down nice and tight as we transition. Leg goes long, heel stays hovering just off the ground. And try to get into a pattern where the legs crisscross, right? As one comes in, one goes out. Reaching the opposite elbow back for what's not going for the knee. Be pulled back away. Almost like a Russian twist. Lots of rotation here. In 15 seconds, on our feet, last thing of this series, squat pulses. 8. 2. Good, pull some knees out, just hang out at the bottom. Up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Check the knees. Knees stay fairly stable. Maybe they kick out a little bit and then settle as much weight to the back of the body as you can. Work on your breathing. Yeah, down, down, down. 100 of them. I don't know. Not now. A bunch of them. After this, it's just triceps, right? We got triceps, bicycles, and then squat pulses. So feel free to beat the legs up a little bit here, knowing that your next thing is, well, if you're doing dips, it's hard. If you're going to wall triceps, not so bad. 10 seconds. 5. Go to triceps. In our last series now, last round of it. Inhale to drop, exhale as we press. Take your time here. 20 seconds out of bicycles. 10. 2. Good, left to right, right to left. Almost done today. We'll do a quick stretch test after this and those squat pulses. Still reaching an opposite elbow back, right? If left elbow goes to right knee, right elbow really extends back behind the head. Check that low back. Try to keep it pinned down to the floor throughout. 20 seconds to go still. You can always extend the leg and tap the heel down, right? Tap the heel, tap the heel. That'll take some stress off the core. 10 seconds to go. In 5, up on our feet, squat pulses. 2. Got some pulses here. Kick those knees out a little bit, right? Find the weight mostly in the heels. Check that the knees stay mostly stationary, and then drop the hips down. "25 seconds out. First stretch, we'll go kneeling hip flexor. I'll get the clock set up, but if you need a thicker pad for a kneeling hip flexor, you may grab it.
You want to do that where your knees can't.
10. 2. Yeah, rest, guys. Good. In 10 seconds, kneeling hip. One knee down, one foot forward. From here, I'm going to roll the hip bone through, right? Squeeze the down glute. My left leg's down. Left glute stays tight. The quick stretch. I've set the clock just for 30 seconds. But there's 10 seconds transition time. So if you want to hang out on this side just for a couple extra seconds. 15 seconds to go. Trying to breathing back under control. Little air, we'll switch sides. Waiting for the top to come back. Waiting for the top to come back. I saw where they turned in. It was not the street, it looked like past the street, like the apartment complex just past that next street. After kneeling hip, we can do a little bit of a chest stretch. If you have the corner of a wall, we'll use it. If you think about it, my palm is into this, right, with my thumb behind the body. I'm going to rotate my hips through. Thumb space behind me. If I have my left arm being stretched, my left leg back, right, so I open up the hips a little bit, and pulling that hip bone through should open up the pec. Be gentle, maybe feel a little bit of bicep here as well. Five. Good, we'll switch sides, same idea. Send the thumb behind us, we got 10 seconds to get there. So there's my right arm, right leg back. Rotate nice and easy. Okay. You're looking for more, turn the hip through, right? Load the rib cage a little bit as you do so. 10. Good, let's go double leg hamstring to finish from a seated position. Both legs out. Really showcases one's flexibility. Oh, me either, man. We're all very flexible. Drop the chin down, right? Round the back a little bit. If we isolate single leg first, the double leg always flex much better. Little air. Big breath in, right? And start from the chin, round the back. Reach forward. You hold your position, take a nice big inhale. Probably feels like a little bit of an increased stretch. And as you exhale, maybe in forward. 5. Good. Resting. That's it. Good morning, Bethany. Thank you. Nice to have you. I'll see you Friday morning. Bye, guys.